Now, moving on, once you choose your property, the bank will do a valuation. Banks do it to determine the property's fair market value. And just remember that your loan amount will be based on the bank's assessment and not the price that you have agreed to buy the property for. After valuation and all the criteria are met, you get the final loan approval. Then standard legal formalities and property registration are the next logical steps. All real estate transactions in Dubai must be registered with the Dubai Land Department or DLD. This includes signing the sales agreement, getting a no objection certificate from the developer, and transferring ownership at the DLD. Your mortgage will also be registered at the DLD. Typically, your real estate advisor will ensure that everything is compliant and go through the entire and take you through the entire process. So you've got your mortgage, but what are the other costs that you need to factor in? So while Dubai has no annual property tax, no capital gains tax, and no inheritance tax, there are still fees to be paid. Let us look at the upfront transaction fees. The Dubai Land Department transfer fee is 4% of the property value, usually paid by the buyer. So on a 1 million dirham property, that's 40,000 dirhams. There's a title deed registration fee typically between 2,000 and 4,000 dirhams, plus an admin fee. If you use a real estate advisor, expect a 2% agency fee as well. For resale properties, there is a developer NOC fee which can range from 1,000 to 5,000 dirhams. Then, for the mortgage itself, a mortgage registration fee of 0.25% of the loan amount plus a valuation fee for the bank, usually 2,500 to 3,500 dirhams is required. The banks also charge processing fee, which is roughly around 0.5 to 1% of the loan amount. The loan protection insurance or mortgage life insurance is usually compulsory. And please don't forget that there will be ongoing property ownership cost as well. So service charges or maintenance fees which are charged like on an annual basis, they cover the building maintenance, security, and the common areas, gyms, swimming pools, etc. So they vary by community to community and different building sizes. So now if you hire a property manager for a rental, that is typically 5% to 10% of the annual rental income. There is also a very small fee for Ijari registration, which is for the annual rental contracts. And while it is optional, home insurance is always a good idea. I want to also touch upon currency exchange. If your income is in currency other than the UAE dirhams, which of course it will be because you're non-resident, remember that exchange rate fluctuations can impact your monthly mortgage payments, and this is something which is usually overlooked. Now, it can also impact the overall investment returns as well. And I will suggest that I will advise that you keep an eye on that as well. Now, the property ownership in Dubai, it comes with a huge perk, and that is residency visa. So, if you buy a ready property for 750,000 dirhams or more, you qualify for a 2-year residency visa. If you invest 2 million dirhams or more in one or more freehold properties, you can apply for a 10-year golden visa.